Good morning, folks. The first thing I'm going to do with you is go over your two homework questions from last night, first number 6 and number 9. I'm just going to go through the setup, and then you should know what the correct answer is from inserting your answers in the homework check from last night on the Google form. So here we go. Number 6 should be looking like this when you set it up. Okay, so that should be your equation. And then when you isolate the x, you'll find out how many pounds of the candy. Remember, rounding that to the nearest hundredth. Number 9 should look something like this. Oops, not 2.5, excuse me. Remember, 2.5% is 0.025. And then I'm sorry, she wants to know how much is with the 3.7% salt content. So that should be 0.037 times x. And I want my percent to be 3.5, so 0.035. And my tank is 20 gallons. So I know I have 20 gallons. I'm using x of it for the 3.7%. That means 20 minus x should be with the 2.5%. And then you'll be able to solve that. Again, you're rounding that to the nearest hundredth. Okay, so we're going to go through your handout for day 2. That is in your packet that you got yesterday. Tasha ordered soup and salad for lunch. Tasha ordered 10 ounces of soup. Total cost was $3.30. How many ounces of salad did Tasha order? Okay, so I know she's doing 15 cents for her soup, and she ordered 10 ounces. I don't know how many ounces of salad that she ordered, so I'm going to use X, but I do know that she spent a total of $3.30. That's the total period, folks. That's how much money she spent. So just the $3.30 will go on that side. Okay, and then you will go ahead and solve that. Looks like that. We will move the 1.5 over to the other side, and then we will divide by the 0.20. So go ahead and do that. And you should get X is 9. So she's going to have 9 ounces of the salad. Okay, so we're doing types of fudge here. Okay, we don't know how many pounds of each type of fudge are sold. Okay, but I do know that the total pounds of fudge was 146. Okay, so I'm going to say the $7.50 per pound is going to be X. The $7 per pound is going to be 146 minus X. And the total they collected is 1,065. So that will be the equation that you're trying to solve. Okay, now, when you're setting these up, you don't have to take that 1065 and multiply it by 46. That has already been figured in. If I collected 1,065, that has already taken into the account all of the pounds of fudge that we have bought in. Okay, so you'll go ahead and solve this. So 86 pounds of the chocolate fudge, and then that would leave us with 46 minus 86, which is 60 pounds of the peanut butter fudge. Okay, we are doing cookies this time. And we are mixing it. Okay, so this is going back to the types of problems that we did yesterday. How many pounds of the chocolate chip cookies? So chocolate chip cookies are $6.95 times X plus I am doing the white chocolate cookies, which is $5.95, and I know I am mixing that with 4 pounds of that. And I want to make a mixture that sells for $6.75, and that will need to have those two added together to get the final cost for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and distribute, multiply, all that good stuff here. Okay, get your x's together. Move your constants to the other side. Divide, and you should get 16. Again, I hope that you guys are pausing this and working this out, pausing it and rereading it, circling things that you might want to talk about, so we can talk about that tomorrow. How many grams of sugar must be added to 60 grams of a solution that is 32% sugar to obtain a solution that is 50% sugar? So this grams of sugar, that is 100% sugar. And I'm going to add it to 32% sugar, and I want to make 50% sugar. All right, so I don't know how many grams, and 100% is X. I know I have 32%, and there's 60 grams of that, and I want to make 50%, and I'm mixing them together. All right, you pause it, you solve it. Let's see how you do here. I am getting 21.6. Okay. All right, let's do one more here. All right, how many gallons of 100% antifreeze is going to be added with the 35% antifreeze to make the recommended 50% antifreeze? Okay, I have 2 gallons of the 0.35. I don't know how many gallons of the 100%. Then when I would mix them, I would get this. So go ahead and pause this and solve it. Let's see what you get for your gallons of 100% antifreeze. I'm getting 0.6. Okay, so hopefully those went okay for you today. The first two were a little bit different as far as on the other side of the equal sign. Remember, I will check in and talk about anything that you would like to tomorrow before we start in on day 3 of these word problems, which are at the end of this. Please enter your homework solutions into the homework check file that I have posted. Again, remember, you're only entering in the numerical answer. And if needed, you are going to round to the nearest hundredth.